Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at another Godzilla figure for the collection. We are looking at the Super7 Super Kaiju MechaGodzilla 93. Now, if you remember the last Super Kaiju figure we did from Super7, I wasn't impressed. But, you know, I'm always a sucker for Godzilla figure at the store, so snatch this up. And we're taking a quick tour around the box, I guess. Obviously, we already did the Godzilla 89. If you want to take a look at that video, go back into archive, whatever. I do like the design on the silver, emboss on it. And anyways, we're going to take them out of the box, take a look at it. Maybe compare them with like the Bandai figures I'm more impressed with, and see how it goes. Okay, so we have MechaGodzilla out of the box, looking pretty cool, nice, shiny, nice. Chrome like silver, nice detail on the figure. I've never been a fan of the shorter tails on the MechaGodzilla figures, but it is what it is. Got some paint apps, not too many. Got the eyes are definitely yellow, so that's pretty cool. Get that if you can see it. No jaw. Oh, there is jaw articulation. Nice detail on it. Obviously, it's more metal plating than anything, but has that, the detail on the elbows, the joints, whatever. It's a little small, but, this is that scale. We'll take a compare them with some of the other figures in the scale and see how it goes. But, it's halfway decent. I don't know if it's worth the price point, but it is what it is, right? Now, accessory-wise, it doesn't come with anything but a busted building, it looks like. No fire, no nothing, no fire effects, no extra hands or heads or whatever, but, that's to be expected, I guess. Okay, so let's check articulation on this sucker. Head goes back and around and around. No neck articulation, so you can't really move it up and down. The jaw articulation there. Sorry about my stutter. Arm goes most of the way around. Goes kind of black by the shoulder. Can pull it up a little bit. Elbow rotation. It's got some bend at the elbow if you can get it. There you go. And obviously, like I said, you can turn the rotation of the elbow if I can get my words out. Articulate, son. Legs go apart that far. Go forward and back that far. And the articulation, not too much because it's big leg, so can't really do it that far. And the angles can turn a little bit and move up and down a little bit, not too much. Absolutely no tail articulation, so there you go. And no waist articulation either, so that's it for that sucker. Okay, so just to compare, I grabbed the Kaiju MechaGodzilla from the Bandai action figure set. I will say this, I like the paint job better on this. I think this is just, that classic silver to it. But, I think this is a better figure. Obviously, the articulation, a bit... Details, maybe a little bit better. But, this is, more sleeker, obviously, because you're going to 93. So I can't, it's probably not fair to compare the two since Kaiju has more detail to him. So, there you go. Okay, so, as I've said with the other figure in this wave, I'm not a fan of the price tag for $35. I want to see more coming in. I know with Super7, so they charge a little bit more, but that being said, they put a lot of stuff. They put a bunch of stuff in your Godzilla Ultimate, so would have liked to see like a pair of hands, maybe an extra head, maybe fire effects, whatever. But we have that building, so it is what it is. I don't think that building didn't scale, but what do I know? So it's okay. It does its job. It's supposed to be a Godzilla figure. It looks the part. It, relatively speaking, has a posability for the part. but I would stick with the Bandai action figure set. So hopefully they'll put out a better version of this down the line. But like I said with the Kaiju figure, I'd love to see a better paint app on it, better silver for it. So I guess this is a little bit better. Anyways, so that's it for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Look for some more Godzilla figures, and if you haven't seen a bunch of Godzilla figures, why not check the site, see what I got, see what I haven't seen. Anyways, my name is James Sharmack. This has been a Nerd Room with J&J, and as always, keep on collecting. Happy hunting.